What's going on, guys? This is Matt, Full Tilt Bullies. Hope everybody's having a good one. Oh, he went the other way on me. That does make it easier. I wanted to give y'all a quick video. That big old girl. So I know I have a lot of new subscribers, and you know, maybe people that just like watching dogs don't necessarily know you know, a whole lot about them. Me, I've been doing this for a while, and I've kind of learned all the, you know, most of the little tricks and things that you need to know. But you know, when it comes to having puppies, or you know, having a child, you know, any mother that's delivering, you know, like I said, a child or puppies or whatever it is, any mother, you know, when they're in labor or coming up on labor, and then they're actually whelping them, and then they're taking care of them, the motherly instinct is, you know, is a overpowering thing. You know, it really controls, you know, how a dog's going to act, just, you know, everything about them. I mean, they completely change during this process. And I had somebody make a comment, and like I said, people make comments. I like to try to correct people and, you know, kind of explain things to them. You know, it makes it worthwhile teaching people learning something that they, you know, might not have known. But, you know, a lot of times, it seems like anytime I do a video up here in the building, people forget that I have outside kennels and an indoor spot for them. This is, up here is only for, you know, having puppies and nighttime stays. If it's too hot, too cold, hey, big girl, I'll let you out in a minute. I don't let them two out together. But, you know, this is only for having puppies, and if, you know, somewhere for them to stay, if it's too hot, too cold, bad weather, storm, etc., stuff like that. This is not a permanent, long-term spot that they come and stay. These kennels are just big enough for, you know, either like this here to have puppies, or, you know, where Foxy is, where I could make a double cage out of that, but that's another whelping box. So it's open, and then the doubles like these here with the divider in the middle, where they just sleep up here. They're not trying to move around. They come up here and go to bed just like when we go to bed. But the main point of this video is, for people that don't know, a whelping box, I know it's just like just looking in here. It's not a great video. But, you know, the point of a whelping box is, first of all, I need to be able to, you know, turn this lamp, close the door where she's in here dark. You know, she feels secluded, boxed in, comfortable. You know, most pregnant females, say if you have one in the house, she's going to try to go in your closet. That's the first place that she's going to try to go. When she comes time to have them puppies, you let her out, she's going to try to go up under a building. She needs, you know, she's going to try to get somewhere small, dark, and secluded. This is why I like to have my dogs in their whelping box at least a minimum of 2 weeks before they have their puppies. They can kind of start getting prepared for it. You know, start getting used to where they're going to be. But any female that is about to have puppies, she wants to be in a small little secluded area. Really, in here is kind of big to actually be having the puppies. They want it to be a little bit smaller. I made this cage a little bit bigger, or this whelping box, so that, you know, she could grow further with her puppies in here and not have to move them, you know, as soon outside. But yeah, they, you know, when they're daggone nursing pups and stuff, you let them out a little bit to run around, use the bathroom, get some, you know, exercise, but then they want to be right back with their pups. I've had dogs that wouldn't even come out and use the bathroom for, you know, 2 days just because they didn't want to leave their pups. You know, obviously a good whelping box, it needs to be enclosed as best as possible and insulated so that you can control the climate inside. Also, you have to have these rails so that the puppies, you know, if she leans up on it, the puppy can get up under it right there. You know, something good for the puppies to be able to get their grip on so that they can walk. You know, and it'll keep them from being swimmers puppies, you know what I'm saying? And it really helps them to get around, get to her, But yeah, also like this right here, you want to be able to put your food and water bowl up on something. Sometimes I'll leave them down until the puppies get a little older, and then I'll move them up. Obviously she's in here by herself, so I just put it down here. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch base on that. You know, a lot of people are trying to have puppies, and sometimes it works. When you have a dog that's not around a whole bunch of other dogs and they're really comfortable with the family, you might can put a baby swimming pool in the living room and do it, but I'm telling you, it's only going to stress her out. They don't need us to do this. It's good to help out, especially if you have a dog that you're really connected with. Like Nessa, she'll let me in at any point in her delivery, pregnancy, whatever. I can get right in there with her, no problem. Me and her have just such a good connection that I can do that. But the majority of dogs, they don't want no part of that. They don't want you messing with them, all on top of them. They want to be secluded, out in the dark. Nessa, come on, girl. But yeah, they want to be by themselves and left alone. I'm trying to see where she's at. But I'll pause this and get her in there, and I'll continue talking when I get Foxy out. Alright, so we got this big girl back in here. Now Miss Foxy wants to come out. Yeah, hey big girl, come on. But and we had just let them out, matter of fact, what my son was just telling me. But yeah, now hers right here, this is about the perfect size, 4x4. This is just slightly under 4x4, 4 feet by 4 feet. But this is about perfect. Once you get, you know, them food bowls up on something out of the way, you know, this is the perfect size. It's enclosed, it's small, you know, they have something down on top of them here, and you know, it really makes them feel like they're hidden away and they're secluded. They don't like, I mean, they get a lot of new mothers, they get real aggressive when it comes to, you know, any animals. I don't let random people come over and play with them. I don't even let the kids mess with them for at least the first 4 or 5 days till she starts getting settled down. Her hormones are going to be all over the place. But you know, this is what my dogs do best in small places like this. I've had them in the house in a whelping box with the door open where they can come and go. They, you know, and they just stay in there with the puppies. They occasionally will come out, but for 95% of the time, they just want to stay right in there with them. The puppies sleep on them, eat on them. She cleans up after them, etc. So, you know, anybody new watching or that has just had the question, like I said, a comment brought this to my attention that maybe, you know, everybody didn't realize why a lot of these whelping boxes, if you YouTube other channels, whelping boxes, the majority of them should be smaller, secluded whelping boxes like that. I've even seen people that have put lids on them, like the ones that are out in the open, they'll put lids on them because they want to feel protected in there, and they want to make sure that their puppies are protected from any, you know, predators or just people in general. But that's it. Like I said, just wanted to give y'all that little, you know, little piece of knowledge there. She's already took off. Everybody else is down there hanging out. So I'm gonna cut it from here. We'll say bye to Nessa one more time. This is a really important breeding right here for me because this is gonna be Nessa's last one, and I got her when she was just a small pup, and she really means a lot to me. So you know, I'm really cherishing every bit of this because this will be our last adventure. She'll be getting fixed after these pups, and she'll just be, you know, another yard dog, part of the pack. She won't be part of the breeding program. But I appreciate y'all. Until next time.